We had a cold snap a couple of days ago, and I think it's for the first time we lit the fire properly. We've had it lit before, but only smallly, just to take the chill off. And when we lit it, we noticed that the draw was really bad on it. The cleaning the flue is something that I've been meaning to do for ages, but through summer I couldn't be bothered and I had other things to do. So now it's coming to winter, I need to clean the flue. As I said, from the draw from it from the other day, I know it's going to be bad, but let's go and have a look and see. So the first thing I'm going to do is make sure the door's closed and make sure all the vents are closed. I'm going to be cleaning the flue from the roof. Before, when we had the house, whenever I used to clean the stove, I obviously used to do it from the stove end upwards, and it used to make a mess. Coal dust and soot gets everywhere. It's really fine dust, and it gets absolutely everywhere. So no matter how much you cover it up, it just gets in every nook and cranny you can think of. So make sure that these are closed so nothing can get out. I'm going to sweep the flue from above, and then I'm going to leave it in there for everything to settle, and then I'm going to sweep it all out. This is our flue set. I don't even know where we got this from, we've had it for years. So it's basically just two poles. These are semi-flexible poles that screw together. Obviously if you've got a bigger chimney then you'll need more poles. And these end bits just screw on. So this bit that we've got is the right dimension for the flue. You can get bigger ones and smaller ones, and they just unscrew. You can pick these up from most chandlers sell them, and I think a lot of DIY shops sell them as well. They also use them for cleaning drains out, which I think is what these were. I don't think these were originally for chimneys. I think these were drain sets. So as you can see, the flue is really badly suited up. It should never get to this state. It's a fire hazard. It can cause problems with carbon monoxide, with the amount of stuff that's coming out the chimney. It's really bad. It should never get to this state. So now that I've cleaned all that flue, that was really bad. It should never get to that state. It's a fire hazard. Yeah, never let your flue get to a state like that. So now that I've cleaned all that out, it's all settled in there now. So I'm gonna shovel it all out and just go over the stove again with some blacking. I've not gone overly mad with the cleaning. I've just scooped it out. I've not took all the fire bricks out and give it a really good clean, because it'll need doing again at some point over winter anyway. So I'll just do it then. It's not that bad in there. The door needs a really good clean. So what I'm going to do is use glass cleaner, and I'm going to use some of the ash as a light abrasive to just get this off. So it's not going to scratch the glass, but it'll just have enough of an abrasion to get all that off it. So soak the glass in glass cleaner, some blue roll with some glass cleaner and some ash on it. And then it is coming off slowly. I cleaned all the glass off. I did have to scrape some of it off with a knife, as it had been baked on a little bit. I think the ash definitely does help to get it off the glass. So I'm just going to go over this with some blacking again. It's not paint that I use, it's liquid graphite just to black it up. And also this as well, which we use for hanging all the bits on. This is just from IKEA, from the kitchen section, for hanging utensils in kitchens, but it makes an ideal place to put all your bits and bobs that you have with your fire. We also went to the 5th annual Leigh Canal Festival, which was held just down the canal from us. There wasn't a huge selection of things there. There was a few trading boats and a couple of stalls. The Kittiwake trip boat, which is usually based at Wigan Pier, was also making trips up and down the canal for the festival.
How much rope is in one of those?
One of these?
Yeah.
36 foot. Right. So you've got to stick your thumb up, because you've got to have a start point.
Yeah.
You don't stick your thumb up, you've no idea where your start point is. So you make a loop with that one, grab that one, grab that one, grab that one, put that one, that's where it came from. Tighten them all up. So they all, but you've got to keep the twist in the rope. That's the important thing, because rope doesn't want to be tied in a knot. I know when you pull it out at cover it's just a bloody mess. Yeah. Believe me, it didn't want to be like that, didn't it? Rope? It doesn't like being tied in knots, doesn't rope. So you've got to keep the lay of the rope in. Because when you're working it all the time, it wants to unravel itself. Yeah. So you've got to keep making sure that's twisted. Polypropylene, recycled plastic bottles. Made over in Leeds by a company called Rope Services UK. So that's that, done. So now what I've got to do is I've got to do what we call a collar knot. So I've got to finish it off now so it won't come apart. Yeah. Go over the top of that one and go under that one. Then what you've got to do is you've got to pull that back in there, hold it with your thumb, pull that tight. Down. And it's already made a slack before. And it's really hard to explain this because I'm actually going to push that piece of rope between them two knots and I can feel what's going on under my thumbs. You can't see it up. And it's really hard trying to explain to people what's going on. I can feel it clicking underneath.
It was also great to meet up with Lorna, London Boat Girl,